Hi, hello guys. I did make a mention that I might be having a play and a fiddle with a DB killer for the MT-07. As you can see, this is the optional part, and for the life of me I can't bloody remember where it come from. Hi guys, I made a mention earlier on one of my previous little videos. DB killer modification. As you can see, this is the rc8 KTM Akrapovic DB killer. I have run the bike now, MT-07, standard exhaust. yeah, quiet. Akrapovic, of course. Akrapovic without the decibel killer, way too loud for my liking. Sounds great, but way too loud. Got hold of this, readily available on the internet, of course, within the UK. £26 I think it was, £26 delivered. A little bit sooty, as you can see. I have run it. Certainly tames the sound down from an open Akrapovic on the MT-07. I like it. The missus thinks it's a little bit loud, and yes, a long drive it does become annoying. So what I am thinking is, having purchased a nice piece of stainless steel, what I intend doing is basically extending the internals. From where this stops inside the Akrapovic, I'm going to come slightly past it. I've got to mess around with the actual exhaust on the bench just to work out this length. What I'm hoping to do is the new internal sleeve will be cut at a very similar angle, so with that cut, as it's pulled down, it shrinks away. And what I intend doing is using what I would call a nutsert. So drill a hole, I'll put a riv nutsert in there, which will mean that when this pipe's drilled, it can be drilled and fixed on the outside. If this works on the bike, it would then mean that when it's got to be quiet, I can fit the internal in. Hopefully it's going to make it a lot quieter. When I want to be a bit more raughty, undo the bolt, slide out the inner, and the volume comes up. Right, let's see how this turns out. Okay, so rc8 DB killer in place. Right down in there you can see the exit pipes from the baffled section. Right, that's made contact. So this one I'm going to mark it off, maybe ½ inch shorter, just so it tucks away a bit on the inside. Okay, so that's the first cut. And as with anything stainless steel, mind your fingers, because the burrs are sharp. Plop, and set down right against the end, so it will be restricting the gas that's coming straight in and out. Restrict the gas, restrict the noise. I will have the opportunity, once I've actually fixed this with a bolt, I then have the luxury of being able to cut down this end. Hopefully the more I cut, the louder it gets. I don't want it too loud. Right, bolt it back together. Don't know if the camera can pick it up. The new fixing through there. Now the inner sleeve goes down and it is resting on the two outlets on the inside of the pipe. Next thing, I suppose, gonna have to bolt it on and see what it sounds like. Right, so I've moved the bike outside now. As you can clearly see, the secondary internal tube, DB part, whatever it is in. Very crudely, DB meter app on my phone. See what it does. Now I'll just whip the DB heater out and try it again, see what reading we get. Okay, that's my insert out. Let's check her again.